Hey guys, Mr. No here. I am totally casual right now. It's like 10:30 or 10:15 or something like that here. I got home not too long ago from a show board meeting that we had in Kaufman. So I just wanted to make kind of an intro video to the first meeting that we had for our FFA chapter this evening. It was at 7. Our officers totally pulled it off. They were kind of thrown to the wolves on it, to be honest, because Mr. Stileski had a funeral that he had to attend tonight. And then we had that emergency show board meeting. So I had to go attend that at the fairgrounds in Kaufman while our officers were logging on to Google Meets and running this meeting kind of by themselves with not a whole lot of practice and not a, it's all new. First meeting of the school year, and I think that they pulled it off and did great. While we were at the meeting, or while I was at the show board meeting, I had my computer open and I was joined in, but I had to have them muted so I couldn't hear what they were saying. They couldn't hear or see me, so they just went at it and they made it happen, and I'm super proud of how they did. We had a couple of members join in live. So I'm hoping that you guys that weren't able to join us, that you're watching this recording right now, because we got some important information for you guys to hear. I wanted to make this little pre-video into the recorded deal to show you guys some stuff that did not pop up on the recording that I thought was going to pop up on the recording. So I've got a few QR codes that are important that I want you guys to have. So I am going to share my screen here in just a second and show you those things that you're going to hear the officers talk about, but you're not going to be able to. Sorry, the dog is being really loud. No. That you're going to hear them talking about, but you're not going to be able to see it because you're not able to interact with the screen like I thought you might be able to after this thing has been recorded. So I'm going to share my screen. Let's see, present now. Oh, let's see. All right. So hopefully you guys can see my screen. And I'm going to pull. Oh no. It's okay. Right here. All right. So during the meeting, I had these links available to you guys to pull up and be able to access while the officers were talking. But if you're watching this recording back, you're not going to be able to do that. So I'm going to show you everything right here. Quit it, Ellie. No, stop. So FFA dues, like you'll hear them say, due October 5th. High school members are $35. Junior members are $30. The people who are eligible to join FFA are 3rd through 12th grade students, or that's 8 years of age on up to seniors in high school. Everybody that pays their dues will receive this year's new t-shirt. This is what it looks like right here. So if you are paying your dues, you do not need to pay for a t-shirt unless you're wanting to order extras or unless you have family members that are wanting to order. And if that's the case, then you can pull up your camera on your phone and you can scan this QR code just by holding your phone up to the screen, and it should pop up with a link for you to get to the order form for this. It's a Google form. You fill it out online. You cannot pay online. You're gonna have to pay in person. So that's bringing cash or a check to Mr. Stileski. And the deadline for that is October the 12th. But if you are wanting to order a t-shirt, then here is your QR code for that. And if you need to pause this video to be able to get a good scan on it, then feel free to do so. Your next thing is our Facebook link. I can't reiterate, and our officers can't reiterate enough times and express that if you, in order to keep up to date on what we've got going on and know when meetings are and due dates and all that stuff, you either need to consistently check out our Facebook page, which this QR code here will take you directly to that, or you need to consistently check out our website. Our website is packed full of all kinds of information. Any kind of questions that you have, I can almost guarantee you that at least 95% of the answers can be found within this website somewhere. And then if you can't find it, then come ask us. But here is the QR code to get you directly to that as well. You're going to hear Tiffany talk about a meeting check-in link or QR code, and that is right here. So every month when we have our virtual meeting, this code is going to be included for you guys to scan. Each time that you check into a meeting, your name is going to be put into a drawing to win a prize at the end of the school year during our banquet. We don't know what that prize is going to be yet. We're still talking about it. But by the October meeting, we will know and we will announce that. But we're trying to come up with something that's exciting for people that are going to make you guys want to come to these meetings. There's always lots of good information. Some meetings are going to be longer and some are going to be shorter than others. But we encourage everybody to tune in, whether it's watching it live or it's watching the recording back. You can scan the code and check in to the meeting either way. So either way counts. We just want to see that you guys are tuning in and listening and being a part of what we've got going on. So if you are watching this recording right now and you were not watching live and didn't check in during the live one, now's your chance to go ahead and scan this QR code. There's a Google form that'll pop up. Just fill out that form really fast, and then it'll show up on my end that you've checked in, and then your name goes into that drawing. So the more that you attend these meetings, the more time your name gets put into the drawings, and the better chance you get of getting your name drawn for something fun at the end of the year. So let's see. Here I am. Okay, so by October, I'll have this whole thing figured out of how to get these link sharing things to work properly. And, hopefully we'll have some of the bumps smoothed out. But until then, keep watching, and you are going to see your chapter officers conduct the first meeting of the school year. Give us some grace, guys, okay? We are winging it, and we are doing the best we can, and it is going to get better from here. And we hope to see you guys at more meetings. So have a good evening, or if you're watching this in the morning or during the day tomorrow or whatever, have a good day, evening, night, weekend, I don't know. Just have a good everything. Have a good day.
The meeting room will come to order. We are now holding a meeting of the Scurry-Rosser FFA chapter. Madam Vice President, are all officers at their stations?
I shall call the roll of officers to turn at their stations and get back to you, Madam President. The reporter.
The reporter is stationed by the flag.
Why by the flag?
As the flag covers the United States of America, so I strive to inform the people in order that every man, woman, and child may know that FFA is a national organization that reaches from the states of Alaska to Puerto Rico and from the state of Maine to Hawaii.
The treasurer.
Stationed at the emblem of Washington.
Your duties there.
I keep a record of receipts and disbursements just as Washington kept his farm accounts, carefully and accurately. I encourage thrift among the members and strive to build up a financial standing through savings and investments. George Washington was better able to serve his community or country because he was financially independent.
The secretary.
Stationed by the ear of corn.
Your duties there.
I keep an accurate record of all meetings and correspond with other secretaries wherever corn is grown and FFA members meet.
The advisor, which is Renault. So I don't know if she's going to do that. No. So the plow is a symbol of labor and tillage of the soil. Without labor, neither knowledge nor wisdom can accomplish much. My duties require me to assist at all times in the work of our organization. I preside over meetings in the absence of our president, whose place is beneath the rising sun. The rising sun is a token of a new era in agriculture. If we follow the leadership of our president, we shall be led out of the darkness of selfishness and into the glorious sunlight of brotherhood and cooperation. Madam President, all officers are at their stations.
Thank you, Madam Vice President. The Secretary will call the roll of members. Do we have a roll of members? Thank you, FFA members. Why are we here?
To practice
Practice
Opportunities
and develop these qualities, leadership, which is an ethical leadership position.
Possess.
May we accomplish our purposes. I now declare this meeting of the Scurry-Rosser FFA chapter duly open for the transaction of business or attention to any matters which may properly be presented.
So we'd like to give a shout out to our weekend jackpotters. At the Minnesota show, Kane Weiner got first with his Santa Gertrudis heifer. Jace Gray got second with his Cimbral steer. And at the Tyler show, Bailey Hardy got second with her Cimbral heifer, and Caitlin Youngblood got fourth, 2 sixth, and a 10th with her goat. We'd also like to give a shout out to Beaumont, who helped Bailey and Caitlin at the show.
Memberships who can join is 3rd grade or 8 years old to 12th grade. FFA dues for high school students are $35. For junior members, it is $30. The deadline is October 5th, and all dues paying members will receive a year's new chapter t-shirt. If other people would like t-shirts, ordering will be open until October 12th. All t-shirt payments will be due October 12th too. Once you get to adult extra large or 2XL and 3XL, for the 2XL will be $21 and the 3XL will be $22. And they will need to fill out a membership survey for the due paying members, and they'll receive a link from on the Google Forms to fill that out.
Chapter member handbook. Due paying members or their parent and guardian will receive a digital copy of the Scurry-Rosser FFA handbook. That will need to be e-signed and returned to Miss Renault. If you have trouble e-signing it, get with Miss Renault.
The barn contract. Members who are needing to house animals at the school's project barn need to get with Mr. Selesky as soon as possible to sign a barn contract and work out details. Stall/pen rent is being implemented this school year.
So for keeping up with dates and other important information, you can go to our website, which is in the bottom left-hand corner. It's one of the links, so you can click on that, and you can go there to see all of our important information. You can go to our Facebook page, and it has a link pinned at the top of our Facebook page, so you can go straight to the website for easy access.
FFA jacket and scarf tie orders are required for LECDs and FFA meetings. District, area, and state and national levels. See Ms. Renault or Mr. Selesky for being sized. Jackets are $60. If you're buying the jacket for the first time, you must order a scarf or tie as well, which brings the total to $75.
So LDEs, leadership developments, are for high school kids. Our chapter was involved in junior and senior creed speaking, junior and senior quiz, job interview, and radio broadcasting. They're a lot of fun. They start in November, and you'll have after school practice. We're not going to really touch on that just quite yet. But our district LDEs will be November 9th in Crandall, and we'll be putting up the teams together in the next few weeks.
So for our annual Fresh Country Meat and Dessert fundraiser, the selling dates will be from September 14th through the 25th, which is 2 weeks. The money will be collected at the time of ordering. No owing ag teachers, and they can't take the money. You can pay online with a credit card on the app. Items will arrive and be delivered for Thanksgiving. They will be delivered to the high school. The brochures and ordering info were given to the high school members during class. Middle school and elementary school members, your parent or your guardian needs to get with Mr. Selesky or Mr. No to pick up brochures, or they can sell online. Make sure ordering brochures are in the office and the teacher lounge at each of the campuses, as well as the administration building, and don't forget to see the cafeteria ladies, custodians, and maintenance guys. Go see our Scurry business, Sloan's, North 40, Exxon, Scurry Feed Store, Dollar General, Post Office, Tire Shop, and other small businesses. These are some of our chapter's biggest supporters, so make sure you go to them. A top seller wins a hard-sided Ozark cooler. You have to sell at least 25 items to get one ticket to our drive-in movie night, and you have to sell at least 35 to receive a buddy pass, so you can bring one extra person if you sell 35 items. The drive-in movie night will be in the high school parking lot. You can camp out in the bed of your truck or bring lawn chairs. It's up to you. There will be hot dogs and chili dogs and drinks provided. You can bring your own candy and popcorn. The movie will be appropriate for all ages, and the date is to be determined still. It will be after football season once the weather cools off. And then guests who don't have a buddy ticket are $5 at the door. The QR code for meeting attendees, you can scan it each time you attend a meeting, whether you attend live or watch the recording, to put your name in the drawing for a prize to be awarded at our banquet at the end of the school year. Dues paying members are eligible. A parent guardian can enter for their FFA member only if that member doesn't have their own phone. Tune into the October meeting to find out what you're entering to win.
So some reminders to get on your mind is cap scribble entries are starting to open up, and the ag teachers will let you know, let them know if you're interested. Cap scribble is really fun. Basically, there's 30 kids, 15 calves, and you're running, and if you catch one, you get money for, most of the time, a show heifer, but some do allow you to get other animals. Fort Worth and San Angelo open tomorrow, which is Tuesday. If you're planning on taking a pig to any spring majors, tag money is $15 and is due tomorrow, which is Tuesday, to Mr. Selesky.
Do we have any questions from anybody? No? Our next virtual meeting will be Tuesday, October 12th at 7 p.m. And I wanted to add, let me see if I can do this real quick. So if you go to, let me see. Give me 1 second. What I wanted. Give me 1 second. Okay. So if you go down to the bottom left corner of the screen and you click on the little paper clip, and I think it's under attachments, you will click on the slideshow. And once you click on it, you can scroll down, and it has basically all the same information that we went through. Let me see if I can find it real quick. So right here is the meeting check-in, which is your Google form. And if you click on that and fill it out, and just it says you were at the meeting, and that's how you'll enter to be put in the drawing. So yeah, that's it. Does anybody else have any other information that they wanted to add or?
Can I see that flag?
Yes.
Yes.
So are y'all ready for closing and Pledge of Allegiance?
Are y'all all ready for closing?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Secretary, do you have a record of any further business which should now be transacted?
I have none, Madam President.
Okay. Does any member know of any new or unfinished business which should properly come before this meeting? We are about to adjourn this meeting of the Scurry-Rosser FFA chapter. As we mingle with others, let us be diligent in labor, just in our dealings, courteous to everyone, and above all, honest and fair in the game of life. Fellow members and guests, join me in a salute to our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I now declare this meeting adjourned.